What is up, guys? Merv here, back with another quick video. I just wanted to touch on this. So recently, actually yesterday, Ford unveiled a new entry-level performance, model for the Mustang. They wanted to try and compete with the V6 Camaro, which is the middle class, tier of the Camaro. They have the 4-cylinder turbo, then they have the V6, and then they have their V8 models. So since Mustang, Ford killed off the V6 models of the Mustangs after 2017 with the refresh of the 2018 and up Mustangs, they kind of were missing on an opportunity there to fill in that gap. So here I am, being all hopeful and thinking, okay, cool, they're gonna put out a newer, revamped version of maybe the 4-banger Mustang. So maybe we're gonna get the SVO name back, maybe even put the ST badge on the Mustang. That's what I was thinking. But Ford kind of came out with this weird high-performance package name with their little plaque badge on the fenders instead of the 5.0 badge. So for the 2.3 liter turbos, the high performance pack, or HPP pack, is now going to have this unique emblem on the fenders. So I mean, going through a couple of I wrote it down because I know I'm going to forget a few things. So just some quick facts just to go through with this new Ecoboost high performance package for 2020. So you'll be able to order these, I'm assuming, during the summer, and they'll be expected to arrive at dealerships around the fall season this year. So what you're going to be getting, these are some of the highlights, what I thought was important if you're actually in the market for one of these. There is going to be a slight increase in horsepower. So Ford's saying that they're going to have 330 horsepower and 350 torque, which is okay. It's better. I mean, I was hoping, because they are sharing components with the Focus RS block, and they're giving the HPP Ecoboost Mustang the bigger turbo, twin scroll turbocharger from the Focus RS. So you're essentially getting a detuned Focus RS motor in this beefed up Ecoboost Mustang, which I was hoping they'll just put in literally the Focus RS motor and tune everything just in there. So 350 with 350 torque would have been perfect for this new package for the Ecoboost, but maybe it's a factor of pricing. They wanted to keep the price down so it's not too close to a base model GT Mustang, because I feel like with this package, which I'll go through real soon, I imagine it's going to be somewhat close to a premium Ecoboost Mustang or a base GT. That's what I'm thinking. They didn't even announce the pricing yet, but that's what I'm assuming. So that's probably why they detuned it a little bit. So you're getting a 20 horsepower bump. The torque is still the same with the current Ecoboost Mustangs. Like I said, you're gonna get a larger turbo, retweaked engine components borrowed from the Focus RS. So I mean, they're saying that the torque curve has increased about 40%. Not just the torque, but just overall peak of power. So for your tuners out there, you're gonna have more promising numbers in the future, which is obviously a benefit. Another cool thing is that it's gonna come with the active exhaust with the quad tips. I do know that you can get that already as an option with the regular Ecoboost Mustangs or the performance pack. Not the high performance pack, but the regular performance pack. You can get the active exhaust now for the 2019 models. And now they're saying it with the 2020 HPP pack for the Ecoboost, it's already included with the package, so you don't have to pay extra for that. It's all included. So you get the slightly bigger turbo, a bit more horsepower, retweaked motor, basically the Focus RS motor in your EcoBoost. Active exhaust, they're saying that 0 to 60 times will be in the mid 4-second range. I'm assuming that's with the 10-speed auto. If you're really good at shifting your gears in the manual, you might be getting like just under 5 seconds. But 4.5 seconds 0 to 60 is sounding more like a 10-speed automatic gearbox. But you never know. And then they're saying that they're going to be putting 355 gears in the back, so that's pretty good. So that's going to make it more ready to go and zippy. And the EcoBoost already has characteristics of being light on its feet anyways, because it's a light motor compared to the Coyote. So already right there, they're making it more of a handling car. That's what they're trying to go for. They're going to be giving suspension and brake upgrades taken from the base model Mustang. So all those bits from that is going to be trickled down to this high performance package Mustang, which is cool. So you're going to be getting the 13.9 inch brakes taken from the standard Mustang GTs. You're going to get the bigger front and rear strut tower braces. So I'll be making it even more of a stiffer ride, but definitely a better handler than a regular EcoBoost. You'll be getting 4 new color options that will be added. I guess, I don't know if they're going to be exclusive to the high performance package, but I do know that they're supposed to be similar to the GT500 exclusive colors that are going to be coming out for the 2020 year. Those colors include Twister Orange, Grabber Lime, Iconic Silver, and Red Hot Metallic Tinted Clear Coat. They should have made that a little bit shorter because the other ones sound really cool because they're shorter names. Anything else there really is a unique front grille with offset pony tri-bar, which kind of harkens back to the old school feel of like the California Special Mustangs, stuff like that. I'm gonna try and post a picture somewhere on here of what all those things are that I just described. And they're saying that it's going to come with exclusive 19-inch wheels. And like I said, pricing is still unknown, and it'll be arriving this fall. So that's pretty much the gist of this new high-performance package that they've been spreading rumors now for quite a little bit. I'll be honest, since I am a Mustang SVO owner, I was hoping that they would rebrand or bring that to the new generation and put that badge back, because it is kind of a coincidence that we do have a 4-banger Mustang. That's a turbo, and it's a 2.3 liter, which is exactly the same as the old school SVOs. But I mean, we can't complain too much. We're getting the Mustang community is getting a little bump in horsepower and a lot of handling goodies for this Mustang. So for people that are not really focused more on straight line speed, but just overall performance of their Mustang, I think it's a pretty good bargain. The only complaint really I would say is that they should have made at least 350 horsepower. 20 horsepower of a bump I think is still a little bit steep, because you can accomplish that with a basic EcoBoost Mustang with just an intake and exhaust and just a quick reflash. You can get extra 20 horsepower and you'll be up in torque, probably close to 400 torque just with those 2 little things. But then again, maybe with this Focus RS, parts bin stuff trickled down to this HPP EcoBoost, maybe the tuning for that will prove even crazier numbers. So I guess down the line we'll have to see what happens once the tuners get a hold of those cars. But my concern really is just price point. I wonder how it's going to fall into the bracket in between the EcoBoost and the GT Mustang, with this having basically essentially all the bits of a base GT Mustang just without the GT motor. So it's really just on preference of what the consumer wants. It would have been cool if they did put the Ford Edge ST's motor into the this high performance package Mustang instead of just a beefed up 4-cylinder. I mean, I can't really hate on the 4-banger Ecoboost because they do perform well. It's just the sound is gonna be an undecided factor. They did retweak the exhaust notes. I'll post a clip right now actually, so you guys can hear that. It's no SVO of the past. Those things still sound wicked, which reminds me, I can't wait to take mine out of storage because I want to drive that thing as soon as possible. But there's no denying 4-cylinders of today, it's very hard to make them sound like really aggressive and cool. I mean, sure, you'll get the crackles and pops and the bangs, but there's something about the old school 4-cylinders and the cams and all that stuff that you just won't really get today. But you make do what you can. Technology is obviously a lot better than it was in the 80s, so it is what it is. But like I said, options are always great. The Challenger, I'll say, has like probably one of the craziest options lists for a muscle car. You can literally go through all different types of spectrums and you can literally customize that thing to your own. Mustang is pretty close with that too, and the Camaro isn't that far off. I'd probably say maybe has the least in terms of customizations, but I could be wrong. But anyways, that's basically my 2 cents on that, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this little informative video. I don't usually do this, but I felt like as a Mustang lover, of all things Mustang, I wanted to share my opinion on that. Since I do own 2 Fords, I'm kind of biased towards what Ford does with their performance vehicles. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'm very close to 500 subscribers, so any support helps. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.